Bud Nation, Michael Crafton with a very important announcement with a COVID-19 update. A lot has changed this week in regards to the virus and the spread of the virus, and I want to make sure that everybody understands that Bud as a company and as a team is doing everything we possibly can to protect our people and also help protect the community. It is absolutely critical that we stand together in stopping the spread and fight this disease and do everything we can to kill it. I am demanding that people follow the Bud hygiene guidelines on top of the CDC guidelines for washing your hands for 20 seconds, covering your mouth when you cough or sneeze, social distancing that's 6 feet apart. I'm asking, and you've heard this week, that we're requiring gloves be worn at all times while in customers' facilities and while you're driving. It is absolutely critical that you're wiping down your equipment, your workspaces, your steering wheels, your door handles, your pressure washing equipment, your inspection equipment, your tech services, wastewater equipment, everything. We have to do our part to keep each other safe, but we also have to make sure that we're doing it the smart way and using common sense. I have a ton of announcements about our initiative from Bud. We are launching a frequently asked questions section on our website. For those of you that aren't looking at the COVID-19 section of our website in the employee update section, that's where all these videos are being housed. But most importantly, at the very bottom, we're going to start listing frequently asked questions that are coming in through our management team, up through the technicians, through the managers team, and up to me. So please pay attention and read those as often as you possibly can. I am absolutely encouraging you, watch these videos. At the very least, listen to these videos. Look at me and look at the senior team as a sense of truth. We are doing everything we can to stay researched on this problem and program to make sure that we can give you the information that's very, very important. We have launched a employee text hotline. The number is 317-451-6616. You can text message any questions. Those will come straight to me. I'll answer those personally and or forward those on to the manager in your department to help answer those questions. You will the whole company, as long as we have your cell phone, your mobile number and Bamboo, are going to get an intro email that is going to come from me that just basically says, this is the new text message hotline. Please use it. I'm opening up to your families if they want to ask questions. I want to talk right now about pay in the short term regarding this potential business slowdown and pandemic period. Understand that Bud is doing everything we can to protect the families and the people that work at Bud. If you are a commission technician or an hourly technician, we are going to make sure that you make your yearly average paycheck. So if you average a specific amount over the last 12 months and you are doing less jobs, which gets you less commission, we will make sure that we bump you up to what your average is. So what that means is if you average $300 in commission a week and you have a base salary of $550, you're used to making $850 a week. If for some reason you only qualify for $200 in commission on top of your base salary, we're going to bump you up to what your average is so you can maintain a steady income stream through this process. You have to be actively working and you have to be helping us portray this mission to qualify for the program. Same goes for hourly. We're going to look back 12 months and see how many hours you've averaged throughout that time period, and we're going to make sure that you're getting up to at least those 40 hours. If you average that or more, we're going to make sure you get that every week. So if business slows down and we don't have work for you, we don't have disinfectant services, or we don't have a necessary and essential kitchen exhaust cleaning any service we provide, we're going to make sure that you at least qualify for what you've averaged over the last 12 months. We will explain this in detail to every technician in every office through our management team. There's a set of guidelines that we'll walk you through, but I want people to have confidence. We are doing everything we can to maintain the way of life that we've all expected, because this will pass. We also have a pay scale for the sales reps that earn commission as well. It's a very similar program. We're going to take a 12-month look back. We're going to look at the commissions that you typically earn in a month. And if you don't earn those commissions in this short term, we're going to put you on a draw program where we'll make sure you at least get your paycheck for up to that average commission place so that you can continue to maintain your lifestyle and we can get through this together. That will also be explained to you by Darren to hopefully ease some of the anxiety and the fears and you got to also be actively participating in the mission moving forward. We are going to go through that type of plan throughout the company as we continue to evaluate where everybody stands and how it's affecting our work-life balance. So please stay tuned and don't have any fears that Nelbud's not doing the right thing and standing behind its people. Although the roles in this fight have changed rapidly, Nelbud is absolutely committed to doing our part to help stop the spread of this disease. You have my word. I am working tirelessly alongside our senior management team to protect the people of Nelbud first and foremost, and then also utilize our skills and talents to protect the community and stop the spread of the disease. We created a COVID-19 action plan committee to help put together work instructions, equipment, and processes to help us do disinfectant services to try to kill this disease as quickly as possible, but also help our customer base have a better work environment. I'm telling you, Nelbud could possibly be one of the safest places to work in the nation. By design, the chemicals that we use are designed to break down animal fats and kill things on contact. Sodium hydroxide, caustic type chemicals. We ordered 3,000 plus gallons of coronavirus disinfectant chemicals that are going to be here on Monday. Those are going to be used to not only disinfect our own equipment and workspaces, but also utilized in foggers and spray bottles for our people to wipe surfaces down before they use them, but also to wipe down kitchens and to wipe down everything we're doing. We ordered Tyvek suits, which will protect your body during this process, and we ordered 160 N95 masks, which is the limit that they'll let you buy right now. Those should be here within a week or so, and we have another 160 on order to help protect us during this process. We also ordered 10 plus foggers, the ones you see on the news where you put the chemical in and it fogs the area. So it fogs the air and it goes down onto surfaces and kills things on contact. Those are some of the things that we're doing right now to protect everyone that's out in the field, but also continue to support in the community that we work in, because I think that as Nelbud, we are obsessed, and I'm obsessed with, again, helping stop the spread of this virus, doing our part. This is not a money thing for Nelbud. We are not trying to we can't make money right now. That the economy is doing things that nobody's ever seen before. But what we can do is we can protect our people. We can do our best to make sure that you're maintaining the same pay structure as long as you're part of the mission. But most importantly, we're doing something that's going to help the communities get back to normal, kill the spread of the disease, and hopefully protect and save lives in the meantime. One thing to be proud of, the big hospital ships that you've seen talked about on the news, President Trump talked about them yesterday, those are Nelbud customers. Have faith that Nelbud is also part of this solution as well. They have hoods on those ships. They have Gaylord units on those ships that we take care of. Just know that Nelbud is involved in this every step of the way, and feel proud that we're working hard to help fight this virus. We are also going to start doing temperature checks. We're working really hard to figure out a way to get thermometer and temperature checking devices that don't have to be done close up for all offices. I'm not sure when those are going to come out, but they're coming out soon, so we can make sure that you guys are being safe, but also you're working in a safe work environment. Please, 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 if you do not feel comfortable coming to work, or you have a concern of something that happened out in work, talk to your supervisor. We don't want to force anyone to have to come into work, but we're asking that we all do our part. Again, we are trying to stop the spread of this disease. We're doing our part, and I'm going to try to keep everybody informed. Nelbud is an essential company in this fight. We're working hard to properly define that with all local and state governments, and again, we're doing our part. We are all in this together. This was a very long message, but it's important that we get out as much as we can, as quickly as we can. I am committed to each one of the Nelbudians in this company. We are all working around the clock from every levels of the company and every division to find progressive ways to help this fight. We have to stand together, and we have to do this the way we know how and the way Nelbud does. Don't forget your chapters. Be safe. Keep your personal hygiene correct.